like this, let me know in the comments. I can pick up different years. I think they had maybe 1930s through 2010. So, if there's a year you're interested in me, like, going and picking up for us to look through, let me know. But first I thought we'd start with 1950. A nostalgic look back in time. So the national news in 1950. The one-piece windshield is offered on the new Cadillac. The FBI begins its 10 most wanted fugitives publicity campaign. U.S. Census finds 150 million people. Television ownership in the U.S. begins to increase sharply, with estimates showing 8 million sets being used. I feel like we're slightly higher than that now. Federal troops take control of U.S. railroads. Truman orders the move in order to prevent a strike. It's interesting. This ad for Samsonite. Flight-proven luggage. Best Buy for back to school. Look at them. They're like sturdy cases. Not like the soft. I feel like we have more soft, rounded edges cases now. But that is like a serious briefcase-looking suitcase. 1950 sports news. World Series champion New York Yankees. U.S. Open golf winner Ben Hogan. Pro football champion Cleveland Browns. Indianapolis 500 winner Johnny Parsons. 124 miles per hour. Wow. I mean, I go 65 on the highway and I feel like that's fast. College football champion Oklahoma. This is interesting. Remember when NFL owners approved the unlimited substitution rule that had been used on a trial basis in 1949, setting the stage for two-platoon football and the game's modern specialists. Let's take a look at the Studebaker, the new 1950 Studebaker. The next look is a sleek and fleet look. I mean, that is a gorgeous car. Is that a car you would be interested in having? Would you like to see a design like that back on the road? Let me know in the comments. And I mean, this is an interesting ad to me because you're kind of like set what looks to be maybe in like a desert plain with mountains in the background or a canyon in the background. And, you know, appears to be like, okay, we're camping. Maybe that's what the message is. And you've driven the car with no top on. You've got a camp lantern. Maybe there's some luggage over here, but I'm not really seeing some camping gear. So maybe the thought is like, you know, with the top down, you can sleep under the stars. I'm not really sure what they were going with the image. Okay, 1950 interesting facts. President of the United States was Harry Truman. Vice President of the United States was Alban Barkley. Pulitzer Prize winner The Way West by A.B. Guthrie Jr. Nobel Peace Prize winner Ralph Bunche. Miss America Yolanda Betsby. I probably pronounced that incorrectly. Bez. Speaker of the House of Representatives Sam Rayburn. Life expectancy 68.2 years. I actually don't know what the life expectancy is for 2022, but I'm gonna look that up. Okay, remember when it's decided that since the majority of Miss America's his year of service falls in the next calendar year, the woman who won in 1950 would become Miss America 1951. This process remains in effect today. And I mean, that makes sense. Oh yes, look at this. Westinghouse light bulbs. Hurry, hurry, big bargain. Only 25 cents. And that's for what, a pen? A beautiful ballpoint pen for 25 cents. Now, I can tell you that that is a sale and a deal that I would take up right now from almost any stationery store. Look at this. Light bulbs, right? So this is, again, a very interesting advertisement. You've got so many children playing outside. These two look like they're really getting into something over here. Oh, maybe there's like a lost runaway dog here. He's got like a look of horror on his face that the dog's run away. School teacher ringing the bell to get all the children to come back inside, which, by the way, would not fly in today's school system. No teacher is just letting the kids outside by themselves. And, PS 6, this is a public school. Does not look like any public school I've ever seen. I don't know about you. Pretty idyllic little cottage. And the whole advertisement is for light bulbs. So, that's an interesting take to me that they chose, okay, schools, we're going to light schools up with our Westinghouse light bulbs. I feel like I might have thought about other uses first, but hey, you know what? Schools need light too. So that is interesting. Big Lake. This is Mercury, so I'm really seeing the trend of cars being very prominent in advertising in 1950. And this is all about baseball. And go for a ride and you'll go for Mercury. And maybe there's a tie-in to baseball with the Mercury that I'm not aware of from 1950. Oh, I see, they're making comparisons. Lively as a base stealer, roomy as left field, powerful as a line drive, sturdy as the man behind the plate, comfortable as a box seat. Very interesting. So they're comparing Mercury to baseball. It's crystal clear marketing intention here in 1950. I believe us females would be, this is not necessarily directed toward us. So that's interesting. This, I think, would look a heck of a lot different today, right? By the way, I played baseball when I was younger. Not softball, baseball. Okay, 1950 cost of living. This is the real juicy stuff. A new house, an average, right? Cost of a new house was $8,450. A little different, a little less than what it costs today. Average income was $3,216 per year. New car cost $1,511. Average rent $75 per month. Tuition to Harvard University $600 per year. Maybe we'll see something like that again, right? Wouldn't that be wonderful if education was actually affordable to all? Movie ticket 65 cents. Gas 18 cents per gallon. First class postage stamp 3 cents. would say like nut milk and an average cost per gallon, or if it would say like half gallon, just because of the way we consume things now. Ground coffee, 70 cents per pound. Bacon, 50 cents per pound. Egg, 24 cents per dozen. Hamburger, 49 cents a pound. And fresh baked bread, 17 cents per loaf. Wow. 1950 birth notices. February 18th, Sybil Shepherd is born. October 31st, John Candy. And May 13th, Stevie Wonder. Pretty cool. Let's take a look at this advertisement. This is for Western Electric, a unit of the Bell system since 1882. What's going on? They fixing something. What's that thing for? This must have been when they were putting in and introducing like the equipment in the street for the telephone wires. Wow, how interesting, right? That would be a new idea, and they'd have to put advertisements out to say, hey, if you see this, this is what that is. And it's going to help with communication. That's interesting. And infrastructure. Does it say that thing is for more and better Bell telephone service? It's a piece of central office. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on, and this writing is very tiny. It's a piece of central office dial switching equipment made by Western Electric. Interesting. All about Eve. Okay, it's all about women and their men. All about Eve. Okay. Wow, this is an interesting movie poster. 1950 music and movie favorites. Music, All My Love by Patti Page. Chattanooga Shoeshine Boy by Red Foley. The Cry of the Wild Goose by Frankie Lane. Hoop-de-Doo by Perry Como. I Wanna Be Loved by the Andrews Sisters. Mona Lisa by Nat King Cole. Rag Mop by the Ames Brothers. Sentimental Me by the Ames Brothers. The Tennessee Waltz by Patti Page. The Thing by Phil Harris. I think I know two of those songs. Movies, All About Eve, Academy Award winner. Cinderella. Sunset Boulevard. Father of the Bride. Clearly not the most recent version. Rashomon. And Born Yesterday. Oh, and take a look at these. Beware of the shoe sole, just like Noelite. There is no such thing. Noelite soles make any shoe a better shoe. So that's interesting. You really did used to go to a shoe repair place and like have the soles of your shoe replaced instead of buying a new pair. It's like really focused on the craftsmanship of the shoe. And this is for a Stromberg Carlson. There's nothing finer than a Stromberg Carlson. And it's a TV hutch, but is it actually the television? Let's just say more television. More television can give you so much more than a picture. Yeah, so it's like this TV hut. Look at that. CBS Columbia, full fidelity TV. So we're really promoting television sets and every house having a television set. Full fidelity sight, full fidelity sound. $179, which that's interesting, right? Because I've seen television sets much larger than this for the same price. So here's the calendar year. Let's see. I am filming this on March 6th, which in 1950 was a Monday. And today's a Sunday, so that's interesting. Cute baby. Mommy, it's carnation time. Carnation evaporated milk. 8 out of 10 mothers who feed their babies a carnation formula say, my doctor recommended it. I love that because it's not even about what they think it's doing for their child or their experience with it. 8 out of 10 mothers simply say, yeah, my doctor told me to. That's interesting. Yeah, this is why I think this was meant to be like a card, because in the front, to, from, and the date, and then here it's got like personal memories and notes, so yeah, and like a space to write a card to someone. So that is the whole 1950 Remember When booklet. Look at all of these. Interesting. Like I said, if you're interested in seeing more years, I will happily pick them up. I just want to make sure that that's something that you want to, you want to watch. So if you do, let me know, and let me know what years or you'd like me to look for, and I'll see if they have them. And that is it for